Welcome to our 15-minute cardio HIIT class. We're going to be doing 15 exercises, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. You might need a step if you've got one, some small weights and a chair. And other than that, we are ready to rock and roll. Okay, so first exercise for 45 seconds is high knees. Okay, so just bringing the knees up to the elbows and going as hard and as fast as you can for 45 seconds. There will be a 15-second gap between each exercise, and that gives you time to prepare for the next exercise. Like I say, it's not business critical, but if you've got a step today, that'd be fantastic. If you got a chair today, that'd be fantastic. Some small weights maybe. It's just going to make the class a little bit harder. You need very little space. You just need to have a lot of motivation, and it's 15 minutes and you can do this, and we just need to get our steps up as high as we possibly can. Great for the cardiovascular health. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Second exercise is where I do use some small weights. I've got my feet together. I'm just going to stand to the side again. I'm going to step back and bring the feet together just like that, okay? And we're going to do 45 seconds just like that. Ready, set, and go. Now we're going to try and get that pace up. We are trying to make the most of the 15 minutes that we have got together. We're getting these exercises in. We're trying to get our steps as quick as we possibly can. Now, going quick works on those fast twitch muscle fibers. And as we grow older, we lose those fast twitch muscle fibers. And those fast twitch muscle fibers play huge roles. They play a role in balance and stability, so they're powerful, so they stop us from falling. But they also have a role in glucose regulation, so for diabetes, etc. So it's important that we do try and hold on to these fast twitch muscle fibers. So moving as fast as you possibly can in this class is really good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good. I'm going to pop my weights on the ground. Next exercise we're going to do is jogging on the spot. Going to try and get our steps up. Ready, set, and let's go. So we're going to be as quick as we possibly can. Again, thinking about that power. As we're growing older, we seem to get a bit slower. And our job in this 15 minutes, okay, is to fight that aging process, okay? Or that decline in activity rather than aging. So we're getting those arms moving, we're getting the steps up. Let's see how many steps you can do in 15 minutes. So, guys, listen, thank you so much for supporting me here on the channel. And for those who join me every Wednesday morning at 10 a.m., without you guys, I mean, I would not be doing this, that's for sure. I would not be doing it in front of other people, that's for definite. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next exercise is going to be squat to elbow drive, opposite elbow to opposite knee. Okay, getting ready to go in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down we go, squat, opposite elbow. Just like that. So thank you to those who are online with me live every Wednesday morning and support the channel like this. It is fantastic. Now, all the videos, like I said, will be going private, and they will only be available to those who subscribe to the channel. So if you do value what I do here and you're getting the benefits out of it in terms of your health span and your mobility and your strength and your fitness and your independence, well then, you know, if you don't mind showing support now, one way you could show support to the channel is if you could do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. That'd be fantastic. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good. So next exercise we're going to be doing is jogging on the spot while punching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the reason I bring up the subscribe and the subscribe thing on as we're going on here is because there's about 86% of people who watch the videos, or some of the videos, and 86% of those people who watch the videos don't subscribe to the channel. Now, if you could do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, then I promise I am always going to bring my A game. I'm going to bring better classes to this channel. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that you get the most in terms of your health and longevity, in terms of your fitness, etc., etc. There's a lot of time that I spend kind of editing and choreographing and getting ready for these classes. So I genuinely do try to put the work in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So we're getting a step now. Again, if you haven't got a step, then not to worry about it. You can do it without the step. But what we're doing is just over the step and down like that. So again, I'm appealing to your better nature here, to your kinder nature here. If you've ever enjoyed the videos, if you've ever got anything from it, whether it's any of the ones that I do on rehab, if you've got a, pain in the knee or the hip or the shoulder, or any of the education or advice that we try to make freely available if you found any value out of that at all, if you can hit the subscribe button, hit a like, and maybe leave a comment, whether the comment is good or bad or how we can improve. It doesn't matter to me, but it would mean a lot to keep this journey going. Something I believe in, but I also believe in feedback, and that's really important. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next exercise. Right, we are going to be going forwards, backwards, running. Okay, again, that acceleration, deceleration, change of direction is really important. So we're just forwards, backwards, just like that. So the last couple of minutes, me having that chat, that's not like oh, please do this and please do that. It's just, when you do stuff and you're trying to make the most out of what you're doing here on YouTube and trying to help as many people as you possibly can, then the reach does go a lot further when people subscribe. And YouTube have got all these algorithms and stuff like that. Stuff I know nothing about. But I do know that the subscription kind of helps you to get a little bit further and for the more people, and hopefully help more people. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, fantastic. Okay, next exercise is going to be sit to stands. Again, you can use a little weight here if you want. Other than that, you get your chair and we're doing sit to stands. Okay, just like that. And away we go. Already 7 minutes into the class. Important that every day we go after it. Okay, sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is the age-related loss of muscle mass. So as you get older, right, you're losing muscle mass, right? So your muscle quality and the amount of muscle you've got is significantly decreased compared to when you're in your 20s and 30s. So that's called sarcopenia, age-related loss of muscle mass. Now that's been debated in the literature as to if it's age-related or if it's actually activity-related. Because as we get older, we have this mindset of being in retirement, and we do less in retirement, and we're moving less. And it's that inactivity which is causing a loss of muscle mass, which leads to that term sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is not a good thing, by the way. That is not a badge you want to wear. Okay, time on that one. Next one we're going to do, back into our step. And we're going to go left leg leading first. Okay, so left leg goes up, right leg goes like that, left leg goes back. Okay, and away we go. So sarcopenia leads to frailty because you're not as strong as you were. Frailty leads to falls. Falls lead to a loss of quality of life. Your quality of life is a product or is defined by your physical function and your mental health. So if your physical function is high and your mental health is high, you're not suffering from any cognitive decline, dementias, etc. Then you got a high quality life. Then you're probably independently living. You're not looking for somebody, your partner, to dress you. You're not looking for assisted care or somebody to come in and wash you once a week or twice a week. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's how important this stuff is. Opposite leg this time, so we're going to go right leg and we're going to push up just like that, okay? So getting ready to go in 5 seconds. I'm getting a bit of a head start here because I want it. 3, 2, 1. Good. Right leg leading. Let's go. And the less we're able to look after ourselves, right? So people talk about downsizing their house. They go to single-story living because they can't ascend, descend stairs anymore. They can't ascend, descend stairs anymore because they didn't protect that function. They haven't worked on their strength. They haven't worked on their mobility. They haven't worked on their cardiovascular health. This stuff, you are not entitled to. This stuff, you got to work at it every single day. And this is part of it, okay? You don't have to think about anything. All you got to do is just follow the classes. Follow the classes, follow the strength classes, follow the upper body, follow the lower body, the 30-minute classes, the 20-minute classes, the 10-minute classes. Follow them all. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay. Next one we're going to do is we're going to do some lateral running. Okay. So I'm facing you, but I'm going to the side, and then I'm back to the other side like that. And every day I make it a point to try and get in 2 hours of training. That's my own personal preference. That's what I want to do because I want to have a high quality life. I want to be responsible for my own journey, for my future. I don't want my partner washing me or dressing me or having to say to my partner, I have to, we have to go to single story living because I can't get up and down the stairs anymore. We can't go on holiday because I can't do that type of walking anymore. I want to live my life. Like I want to live it on my terms. And that means I'm going mountain biking, I'm going surfing, I'm playing Gaelic football. I'm still playing Gaelic football at my age. I'm 47 years of age. I look a little bit older because of the white hair, but there's nothing I can do with that. And time. Okay, next one we're going to do is we're going to be lunging on the step. We're going to start off with our left leg forward. Okay, so getting a little bit of lower body strength in here as well. So we're just getting that leg up on the step there and down like that. Try and keep the chest up as much as you possibly can do. Yeah, so like I was saying, if it's to be, it's up to me. I've got to be responsible for my health. I want to take care of my future. I don't want somebody having to look at my health and start thinking like, okay, right, well, we need to bring this guy some meals. We need to wash him on a Thursday and a Friday. I don't want that for me. So as much as I possibly can, as much as it's in my control, which is 80%, 20% is down to your genes. So you can beat that genes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're getting ready to change the other side. I want to do that. And I have looked into the research. Oh my God. There is not a research paper that I am not aware of, okay? And then down we go. And it is irrefutable. The benefits of resistance training, the benefits of cardiovascular training. And when you add those two together, and then you put in mobility on top of that, and then you make your resistance training on the focus of lower limb strength, and then upper limb strength, and then you pepper that throughout the week. You start working on that every day. You get into a habit. It's just forming a habit, right? That's what you want to do. You want to form a habit. Now, following the classes are a good habit because you don't have to think about anything. You just follow. You turn that video on and you get going and you get after it. 30 seconds gone. You're doing really well. Keep it going. Come on. Oh, excellent, guys. Come on. We're not far off this now at all. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. What you're going to do now is you're going to get an immovable object. So I'm going to use a chair and we're going to do some mountain climbers. So we're going to do some cardio core. So I've got it just like that here. And then I am just like that. I'm going to put mine up against the wall so it doesn't move. 45 seconds, mountain climbers, bringing those knees up. Imagine we are over 13 minutes already. Okay, you guys are doing brilliant. We've got one exercise to do after this. The next exercise is gonna, you're gonna need a weight. It doesn't matter what you're gonna use. I'm gonna use a kettlebell. You can use a small weight. You can use a bottle of water. It doesn't matter what you use. Okay, you gotta have that can-do attitude. But this has been a phenomenal 15 minutes. We're almost there. Come on, keep those knees going up as fast as you can. Get that lower body core going, upper body strength going. Get the heart moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One exercise to do. Come on. One exercise to do, and we've done 15 minutes. Don't tell me that you'll never regret this. It's tough at the start. It's a bit of a crisis at the start trying to do this stuff, right? But you never regret it. So you're just getting that weight. You're just dropping it in there. You're pushing the hips nice and high. And we're going to go for 45 seconds. And again, we're getting a bit of like rhythm going here. So we don't want this to be nice and slow. We want this to have a little bit of speed to it, a little bit of power to it. Working on those fast twitch muscle fibers. Working on clearing up your blood measures. Working on glucose control. Good. Come on, guys. If you want to clear up your blood markers, you know, resistance training is one of the best things you can do. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow, what a 15 minutes. That 15 minutes flew by. I hope you didn't think I was preaching. I didn't mean to preach. It's just something that's very passionate to me. So please forgive me for that. And please forgive me for asking about the subscribe and all that. I don't like doing it, but I know how important it is in terms of I have a responsibility. I feel I have a responsibility for this class to keep it going in future. And for that, I understand that, you know, that subscription model is really important. Anyway, this is Johnny Wilson, Nottingham Physio, signing out.